What is up, YouTubers? Johnza here, and welcome back to Pokemon Legends of Arceus. I just noticed this on the way down, just in case you want to know where this is. Because I would have definitely missed it. I haven't even found it before while I was grinding, so... You know. Anyways, in the last video, we quilled the last noble Pokemon, which this one was huge, I will say. Also, we... And then boing. Any items I don't want. I don't know why I still have the red shards on me. I'll just put them away. Why I got nothing in box 2? Oh, probably because I'm organized. That could be why. Organized. There we go. Alright, let's just get our evaluations. There's not a lot of evaluations, but... Yeah, I only caught a few Pokemon. So obviously not a lot. I only got 2,000. That's fine. I still have a lot of money anyways. I really haven't done anything in town or anything while I was doing some stuff. Oh yeah, I did evolve you. I did catch another one of you. I guess I got more info on you guys. I really got like nothing. You managed to quill Lord Avalog. Fantastic stuff as always. I'm sure the commander is eagerly awaiting your report. To the village! To the village, to the village, to the village. So yeah, we've quilled our last noble Pokemon, and who knows what's going to come up next. And what's going on with the space-time rift. Only space and time will tell. Also, yeah, I do have water. I've actually had it for the last episode too, but I didn't mention it last time. So, off we go again. Let's go talk to, the commander. Let's see what he's got. So yeah, we're pretty much done in the snowy area. But I think there might be still another area we might have to go to. I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything past this point yet, so... Normally, story-wise, I don't try to focus on that stuff, at least with spoils. I have only spoiled myself on the Pokemon, so... We'll see. We'll see. This is kind of hard, especially with people on YouTube posting thumbnails and stuff about these Pokemon, so... Each of the Pokemon nobles became friendly, and now each of them have been quilled. We still have no explanation for why these calamities befell us, but I'm glad to see it put to an end. And to think pieces would be restored to Usui by the hand of our mysterious Rift-born helper. Well, tomorrow dawns. It will dawn on a world restored to normality. At long last, we will be able to return to our normal lives. As I slowly fade away. Go nourish yourself at the wallflower, and allow yourself a good long rest. Don't forget the Survey Corps work is not over. It does not end until our people can live here in Hisui without fearing the Pokemon around us. I wonder if that area was the Crown Tundra, you know? Like in Sword and Shield. Because it said Tundra, so... Let me guess, we got our special Potato Mochi! Also, I didn't mention in the last video, but I changed my outfit. I can't believe I went an entire episode and didn't even mention that I changed my outfit. I just realized that. I'm a stupid! If you guys noticed it in the last video, make sure you commented that you noticed it and I didn't mention it. And say how stupid I am in the comments. Thank you. Thanks for the nice, stable helping of the Potato Mochi, Benny old chum. Oh, and if there's anything else that you recommend, by all means, bring it out. No, I only shell Potato Mochi. Having all the nobles all quilled puts a grave threat to rest. Now it's time we focus on our survey work. Though we still can't let our guard down around regular wild Pokemon, of course. Yeah, they're dangerous. I certainly had my reservations as to whether Avalok needed Quillen, but if all means bringing calm to everyone, then I suppose we did the right thing. Are we not? Were we not supposed to quell the nobles? Yes, someone might have been under attack by some frenzied noble if, at this very moment, if Janza hadn't come falling out of the sky to us. I still wonder, though, just what is the space-time rift anyways? And what will it make it finally go? Wait, if the rift were to vanish, would that leave Janza stranded here? I'm not sure. I guess there will have to be a way for me to actually get home, too. I guess I can't just live in the past forever. I do have a life, not here, but somewhere else. I mean, not to say I wouldn't mind staying here, because the world I live in now is shit, so, guys, I'm moving in! Well, our little team is certainly very patient at investigating things by now. We'll look into the matter to find a solution. I have no doubt. And even if we don't, we'll always have a home here in Jubilee Village, Janza. I appreciate that. Thank you, Leviton. Now then, tomorrow's soon upon us, and it'll be another hard day at work at the Survey Corps. Don't forget what we've got our sights on. Nothing less than completing the Pokédex. I mean, I'm at least halfway done, so... That's right. We'll get it done, with Janza in the lead, me and the as the Velen assistant. Assistant? Come on now, Akari. Don't sell yourself short. You're a full-fledged member of the Survey Corps, too. Well, thanks for that, Professor. Then I guess I'd better eat my fill and get plenty of energy for another long day tomorrow. More lightning strikes down, the nobles are frenzied again. Imagine. And then they're, like, more powerful. Bacoom! That's not good. Disasters looming. Ooh. Now this sounds interesting. What's going on? The village is in, like, crumbles now. Please tell me the village is destroyed. I want to see the village destroyed. Oh. Well, that's not normal. Janza. Oh, it's gotten bigger. Are you on the roof? Wait, can you get to the... How can you get to the roof? I want to know how to get to the roof. Can I go to the roof, please? I want to go to the roof. I want to go to the roof. Bring me to the roof. Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from the rift in space-time. Now the entire sky has gone red. And the sky turned red again. I have word from the commander. You report to his office at once. Yes, sir. The way the sky has changed, it is ominous, very ominous indeed. What is this about, Commander? You did call us here to discuss the quelling of all of the nobles, didn't you? That can wait. There's more pressing concerns here that must be addressed. Yeah, like, how can you guys think about the quill after something that we have achieved over something that's literally, like, happening at the moment? The first strike was of strange lightning, then the one that drove Cleaver into a frenzy. It struck the night that Janza fell from the sky, did it not? It only seems natural to think that the two events may be linked in some way. Who or what are you really, Janza? What? A Survey Corps member. Indeed, you've done all I ordered, but that does not answer the question of who you really are. You came from the rift, as did the lightning. You are connected to these frenzies, aren't you not? Do you think to gain any trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? And having gained our trust, what then? What is it you're really after here? I'm not after anything. Just want to go home. Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest Jonza has wronged us. Yeah, I just fell out of the sky. It's not like I meant to fall out of the sky and come here. Think I wanted this exactly? Exactly, and besides, do you really think he's got the sort of fearsome power it takes to make all this happen? Let me ask you in turn. Can you prove beyond a doubt that he is free of guilt? This person is a stranger, appeared out of the rift in space-time. Who here can guarantee he is who he says? Who here can guarantee he says he can be trusted? But no one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How is anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt? Come on, let's be reasonable. What is Jonza supposed to do then? He will be given the chance to investigate the latest disaster, but not as a member of the Galaxy team. He remains a suspect unless he can clear his name. I'm being guilted for something I didn't even do. There are those in the village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky, and so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. No, until you've restored the world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond doubt. Is that clear, Celine? Yes, sir. How can you act so heartless? Don't you believe in Jonza? Do not attempt to intervene on his behalf. I will do what I must as commander of the Galaxy team in Expedition Team. But I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the unused skills you have displayed. That's why I've chosen you to let you walk out of here free rather than clap you into chains. Jeez, I didn't even do anything. Jeez, what's gonna happen now? God. I'm being banished for something I didn't even do. You've been expelled from the village? What? Why? Orders are orders. Let's go. Bye, guys. I can't believe this. I'm being kicked out. I didn't even do anything wrong. I just fell out of the sky. I didn't mean to come here. I had nothing to do with this. Can it really be true? No! I'm an innocent man. Clear my name, please. How could anyone do such a thing? I didn't! I guess you should have been expected from the stranger from the sky. What's even gonna happen? God. I mean, at least I got Pokemon to protect myself with, but... You can take it from here, ma'am. Understood. However, the discussion was mine to accept this stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It's only right that I should personally escort him from the village to the Fieldlands camp. I have to go all the way to the Fieldlands camp? I'll also see him off. As will I, naturally. I'll allow it. Then I'll mark you all down as bound for the Fieldlands camp. Safe travels. Okay, so I'm going to the Obsidian Fieldlands right now. Damn, this game just went dark. Like, I'm being blamed for something that I probably had no idea about. Plus all the work I did for you fuckers. Well, granted, it's the commander who thought of it, so. I can't believe the boss would do this. You're acting on his own orders when you quelled the frenzied nobles. Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. This is utterly invulnerable, and I might add, absurdly unscientific. As a man of science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail. You must not. You will only cause Johnson more pain if you are driven out as well for defending him. He's right. Or she's right, sorry. However, there's others who might offer help. You have been in aid both Diamond Clan and Pearl Clan. Of course, perhaps Admin and Irida might take you in. Though I'm afraid they've both already returned to their respective settlements. I don't even know where they freaking live. I've never been in their homes. Perhaps you could try to find Leading first. He's likely at the Garnet Tree area. Oh yeah, isn't he like the kid I found at the beginning? Don't die alone out here. That is an order. I will escort you. All you'll need to complete the survey. The commander has tasked you with. If I might offer my advice, in this life you will meet with both emanations of abuse from others. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values. What of the dream I first shared with you on Burloo Beach to complete the Pokédex? That dream simply won't come true without you. Okay, I guess I'm on my own. Well, I mean, at least I have these guys still. Oh my god. You know what? I don't want to live in this world anymore. Goodbye, everybody. Okay, can I do everything still here? Yeah, I can still check my items. I can still rest. Can I still switch my... Okay, so I can switch. I can still do everything I can still in the Fieldlands. I don't think I can go anywhere else at the moment. Man, this is strange. At least we're going to the Fieldlands. You know what, because I want to. Bidoof. Off we go! Are you fucking kidding me? Bidoof! I'm catching one Bidoof. Oh my god. Even the Pokemon don't want to be captured by me. There. That's all I wanted. Now we can go. Can I also just... Yeah. Oh wait, I can just... Duh. I just go here. I don't even have to travel there. You? What in the world do you... What in the world do you do? Look at the size of the rift. If lightning starts pouring from it, all the Pokemon in Hisui could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is in panic now. I didn't do it. I should have known that the only thing that could come from that rift was disaster. I need to help. Help? Oh, I need help. Ah, well, that's not exactly something I can do. It's not that I wouldn't like to help you, but it would put Ira in a difficult position. I truly do wish that I could repay you Quillen Cleaver's frenzy as you did. You must know that. But there's nothing alone I can do for you. Or Mia might be able to help you. Uh, she's a caring woman after all. You'll most likely find Mia at the Warren Bridge. I do believe that is a very significant place for her. I'm certain that somewhere in the vast lands of Asui there is a place for you as well. Okay, let's oh, you're all the way over there? Man. Oh man, I don't even think there's any parcels for me to grab. No, actually there is one. But I'm not gonna focus on that right now. Let's see. Oh jeez. Yeah, Levinton's not even here to, evaluate me at all. Oh, well, there's an alpha Geodude down there. Somewhere where I find my Geodudes. Stantler. So yeah, we definitely can't really do anything off camera anyways, even if we wanted to. Think I got the amount of items I need? Yeah, look at the sky, jeez. Just look around, where's the rift? There it is, yeah. What is becoming of this world? Oh, okay, I see where I have to go. At least I have all these Pokemon to travel around fast. Coming in! Hi. Like that entrance? Can I stay with you? My, what a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought this about, oh, do you? I'm trying to find out. I suppose it was too much to expect that you could already have the answer to all this. I hear from our leaders what happened. You can't return to the village of yours, can you? But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. The Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. I think you would regret as much as anyone. So I'm really on my own. The Great Weird Deer took a liking to you. I want to offer you my support, but forgive me, I cannot help you in this. I do not abandon hope. Time solves all things. Besides, you seem to have talent for making on your own way into the world. I have no doubt that you'll continue to find the path to walk. I'm just fucked now. A Shinx. Oh, he's not even attacking me. It's like, you can do it. Aw. Shinx with Luxios. Oh, that was a nice scene. Oh, Volo. Strange events have seemed to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Why'd you have to question mark that? We knew who it was. Found you at last, Johnsa. Oh yeah, wait, can't you guys take me in? I've been looking all over for you, you know. What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? Don't worry, I've already heard about what happened. A good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all the latest news. It seems you are in quite a pinch. No place for you among the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan. To say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy team has treated you. But not to worry. There are still some corners of the Sui region where we can stash you away in secret. I know a spot that will be perfect hideaway. Leave it up to me. The story just went for like a dramatic change. I was thinking, I was like, what if people like really like kick me out and that actually happened? Oh hey, here we are. I know, it's no palace, but you know the saying about beggars can't and choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. So where are we exactly? Oh, we're actually in a whole different location. I see. Okay, this is interesting. So we have a storage unit. I'm pretty sure. Oh wait. Hello. Shrinking your work to come pester me again, even beneath a bleeding sky. You never change. Always a pleasure, Mistress Kogeta. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more of Hosuni's myths and legends. No, mistress, thank you. Just Kurita. And this is... Why, Janza is the man of the hour. He's the one who quelled the frenzies of all the nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wretch who spoke of, lost in time and space. Dear me, lost one, it seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty as long, thanks to you. Oh, lost one. Indeed, I am to guide you, lost one, for the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rift in the space-time must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. But come, you may enter my dear hideaway. There is much to be told. Geez, more dialogue. I know I had a lot of dialogue and all, but... The space-time rift is said to be a portal to an immeasurable of other dimensions. In such realm, far and further still from ours, dwells almighty Sinnoh. Say Diamond Clans. It's expensive. Okay, for an entity to internally, and the expenses to all sides above and below. Time traces the path we tread from the here and now into the future, while space yawns all empathy surrounding its very direction. You see, don't you? The two together, time and space, comprise all creation in the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as those two clans do? They're... How can you... They're inseparable, I guess. I don't know which one to say. Perhaps the truth is clear to a wanderer such as you, one who has known other ages. Now listen, lost one. Here is what you must do. The Sui holds 3 lakes. Oh, the Lake Guardians. Lake Verity, Lake Valor, and Lake Acuity. With each dwells a Pokemon said to embody one aspect of mind. Complete the trials, each will set you on a bear their gifts to the Cerunal Ruins. There you may receive the red chain. The red chain? The red chain, you say? Interesting. With it, perhaps you can bend the world together. Bind the world, you say, would mean it won't close the rift? Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old words and what they bid us to do. How true they are isn't mine to know. And regardless of the truth, I am bound to pass them on. How courteous of my ancestors to leave their legends to their children without a thought for the hardship it could cost them. But here we are. You know your duty, and you'll do it, won't you? Can't possibly, of course. There is nobody in knowing what must be done, and seeing to it. Oh, my ARC phone. Your ARC phone is beeping. You can see the location of 3 lakes marked on your ARC phone. Mr. Skullgate got a lovely workbench here. And if you need materials, I'll be glad to help. I'm always happy to do business with you. What about the Pestris? I'll need rest too. No need to worry about that. If you don't draw too much attention, I imagine you could steal a bit of shut-eye at one of the base camps. What was that cry? Have we now a lost Pokemon as well as a lost child? Do see to it, please. How could I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go, Jonza. What's outside? Oh, Abra. Wait. Oh, wait, aren't you the Abra back from Celine's office? Hello, hello, it's an Abra. Where did you teleport from, little fellow? And it's got a letter addressed to you, Jonza. You take a closer look at the letter. To Jonza, you may use Pokemon as you go between access... Oh, right, I guess Bastoria would be. Access to Bastoria in Jubilee Village. I've also ensured that you will be able to utilize our base camps without issues. I have very confidence in the ability as Adaptive Survey Corps member to bring this blizzard situation under control promptly. Sincerely, Celine. Survey Corps Captain Galaxy Team team. Good tidings from the letter then. From the letter, that's right. Now then, so we're visiting the 3 lakes. It doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. Sure would be wonderful to have those kind soul who might help us out. Quite an opportunity, aren't you, Volo? Such coolness guide, merchant. Ah, hey you two. I managed to reassure my people for now. The wardens and keeping a close eye on their nobles too. Seems all quiet at the moment. And so here we are. But still, we'll never get away with openly aiding you. If we are to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations will grow strained. Long story short, I want to help you, but without drawing attention, so it'll just be one of us. Me or her, it's up to you, though the answer should be obvious. Do I really have to choose between you two? I'm gonna go with Tharia. Of course you'll choose me. The one who got you what you needed when you first set out to Quill Cleaver. You and I made the bows together. Let me think it over. Yeah, I choose you. Just what I would expect from you, Jonza. You made the right choice. You won't regret it. So then, leftover leader. Farewell. Leftover? Think again. Jonza trusts me enough to leave the tough job up to me alone. I'll be keeping an eye out on the commander so I can let you all know if anything happens. Of course, of course. The one lucky chosen one comes with us to the lakes. We can fill you in on the details as we go. Well, the first task will be to decide which of the Hisui region's 3 lakes we to visit first. But yes, we should get moving. I'd rather we walked this road together, but if the commander were to get wind of it, it would only make things worse. I'll meet you at the whichever lake we choose. Alright, Arita, you and Janza. Well, you two do what needs doing. Let's see. Alrighty, so we definitely have a big task ahead of us. So, where do I access the Pastoria? I don't know, I'm just trying to look around a little bit. Oh wait, maybe it's you. Oh, right, okay, so Abra here is the one. Can you transfer a whole Alakazam over here? That'd be nice. So I can still go and do stuff, like in the different locations. I'm probably not going to do anything off camera or anything, because might be a bit much, but yeah. Anyways, I guess we'll end things here, because yeah, there's definitely going to be some work to do, so yeah, we'll end things here. So, we've been kicked out of the village and the expeditioning team, and now we're going to try to solve the world's crisis by going to the 3 lakes. Probably meeting Azelf, Mesprit, and Yuxi at that time. But that's going to be for the next video. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys like this video, press like button or subscribe, whatever. And I'll see all you dudes in the next video. See you dudes next time. Jimmy's like, why are you cheering on? My fortress is way stronger than your Circuit Ride. And I'm like, you'll see, you'll see. Yeah, if only there's an ability card as well to swap, that would be interesting. Well, I'd have to say, get Fox channeling in.